What's going on, guys? We have been having a blast in the hatch, and it is Friday night. We are scheduled to race at Bremerton Sunday, so we are fresh off the dyno. As of yesterday, made 710 wheel horsepower on 30 pounds of boost, so we are really happy with that. Our original goal was, or mine was, 700 with this car, so we are there. And now, since we hit our goal, car's running really strong, doing really good. Now it's time to clean it up. So we're trying to get the front end back on the car because we are expecting rain, and we're hoping that we're gonna get rained on for a bit and then it's gonna clear up and we can hit the track. So we are calling some people out and we're trying to get the hatch out there to have a good time. So yeah, we are, I guess, we're getting the fenders fixed up because when we were making street hits, the car was too low and we'd hit a bump and the car would go airborne and it just land and dent the fenders. So I am getting ready to raise the car right now, and my partner Warburg is getting all the body stuff handled, and they even got this nice little hood trim piece, which makes me really happy about. But walking in here, seeing the hood on the car just makes me so happy and just gives me so much more motivation with the car. So I guess we're gonna save this video for some excitement because I'm sure you guys don't want to see all of this. We might get into some of the paint stuff, you know, because that's fun to watch. But I think this is mainly going to be for Bremerton because it seems like it's going to be raining up until then. So it's not like we can go test on the street because we can not even barely hook in the dry. So if it's raining, we're definitely not going to hook. But I'm going to put the camera down, get the car raised up, and then check back in. All right, it is the day before the race. We are spraying the front of the hatch. I got some videos on my iPhone yesterday, so we'll see how those go, how those did. But we are spraying the car with clear coat right now. So day before race day, what you think?
It's always a time crunch every time. But this time I feel like we're actually getting really close. We're getting somewhere.
So it is scheduled to rain. So we're just gonna go there and hopefully it'll dry up eventually so we're prepared to get rained out. But you know, there's always that chance where it could clear up and we can get some runs in. So we're gonna go check it out. What do you think?
This could be fun.
Day before race day.
Absolutely.
How's the time crunch? How's the time crunch feel?
You know, like he said,
I'm not in the back seat.
it's better than every other time, you know, honestly. This is the closest we've been yet, so let's just hope everything goes smoothly.
And we're just getting hit hard. Like, so we got the truck and we're trying to get the trailer lights to work, and trailer lights aren't working, so we've been fighting that a little bit. So we're trying to mess with the...
Not even those ones are turning on now. Is the battery unplugged?
Great.
I didn't get it wrong.
Great. Negative. So yeah, we're just trying to get these things knocked out. Paint on the car is coming good. I'll show that in a second after we get the truck all knocked out. We just went with the original OEM Honda color. Yeah. Getting the right tow hitch installed too. Work, work, work. All right, so we got a couple coats of clear on the car. We just did the front end. So, you want to tell the people what you did?
Well, first thing, the fenders was, we started with the fenders because we had to fit the fenders around the 245s.
Yep.
And the first time we did it, I think that side we kept denting every time we do some good pulls. So
yeah, so basically the car was just, so we raised the car up another ½ inch on the coilovers, but basically we just tried to keep that close fitment look, and we tried to stiffen up the struts all the way, and it did not work. We'd hit a bump. Yeah, full stiff. We hit the bump going like 140 or so, and it would just hit the fender and taco it like right back here. Not on this side too much, but on the other side it did it a lot. So we raised it about another ½ inch. So the front end's what I consider pretty much maxed out as high as it can go. You guys will see tomorrow. I'm sure we also raised it in the back another ½ inch, but he had to really work the fenders to make them look nice again, because they just had dents in them from the wheels bouncing off of them and then being rolled so much. You know, our first time doing all this, so it's all fixed up now. He had to definitely put some hours into it.
Yeah, I know it kind of sucks that we were in such a rush, because every time you rush something, especially paint, you never want to rush paint. But we really didn't have a choice on this car, and it's the first time ever going. We weren't trying to take it like completely looking horrible. And I mean, I didn't know, but somehow this guy got already mixed OEM paint.
Oh, all right. So where were we? So we had to put some filler on the fenders, and then the paint. We got the paint for a screaming deal. We just had Napa make it up. We took the paint code from the car. So basically, this is a 2000 front end. So I'm pretty sure the paint code was a little different because the front ends never looked pretty much the same. It hasn't matched. So we just got the number off the door. I went to Napa, had them mix the paint. I got a quart plus a pint, and it was like a little over 60 bucks, I think. And we still got a lot of paint left over, right?
Nope.
No.
Nope. so we polished it. So
it worked. Though. It worked.
Yeah.
For another about 2 or 3 more, we could probably do the whole car, dude.
Yeah, no, I put another coat, 2 coats on the fenders this morning. That's why there's no more paint.
Well, that's all right.
But yeah, no. What sucks is plastic. Using plastic, we realize that it chips.
You gotta change it.
So
Paper.
we kind of got a couple little marks here and there, but like I said, we were in a rush, unfortunately. So if we got to redo it later on, like we said, the paint wasn't expensive, so we'll redo that. Clear coat is a little more expensive, but the paint is actually like a really, like, I don't know, it's almost like a shade of greenish in a way, but I really like it. Some spots of course need work, but it definitely looks killer, and the car's gonna be pretty wild being all one color. And I mean, I don't know,
Can't see the intercooler.
we're stoked.
Yeah, so it's like a perfect street car now, because you can't see none of the crazy stuff. You can just barely see the hood exit now.
Yep.
And you just hear the cam.
We haven't even shown the hood.
No,
So,
not yet.
yeah, we still got a lot to show on this, but we like it because it gives it that, like, it's still got that stock Honda Civic hatch look, which, you know, everybody loves.
And
So
we are going to a street racing event in a street car. It's where the fastest street cars of the Northwest go. So it's just a perfect street car. You know, it's got full interior in there. It's got full front end. Not cut up front bumper too. We got all the piping and turbo stuff to fit. Sick. Stiffy.
this lip, dude, I've always loved this lip.
Yeah,
Just makes the front end look so good.
Trailer lights are fixed.
Oh yeah, we got the trailer lights fixed. Took me a whole 2 minutes. But yeah, we got it done.
Holy blunt.
We'll throw this out there. If we hit a bump, they might go out.
What?
What, Mr. 2 minutes?
That's why it only took 2 minutes, dude.
No.
I'm just saying, dude. Don't say I didn't tell anybody, all right?
Well, that's why we got the sandpaper.
Yeah, and we're bringing tools.
That was a group effort fixing those trailer lights. I don't know.
Yeah, you guys did the hard part. I just went over there, gave her a little
Spit on it a
massage.
little bit, yeah.
Dude, sometimes you guys forget things sometimes. Sometimes spitting's the most important part.
Hey, dude.
Come on, buddy. What happened?
So hopefully this, it's not cold out at all. So this is, as you can see, well, it's doing all right up here, but you can still see there's little fingerprints from us touching it. So once this is all nice and not sticky to where stuff's gonna stick to it, we'll start unmasking it and stuff. And I can't wait to see it with the headlights, just because the headlight, you know, brand new, they're just gonna make it pop so much more.
Broken and stuff.
We got to get the rest of the car buffed because we haven't even washed this thing ever since. This thing's been together for I don't know how long. I keep telling this guy we need to wash it.
No, I keep telling
What?
you we need to wash it. You're like, man, we gotta get
So-
shit done.
We got stuff.
We never have time to wash it, okay?
We
so
got
we're gonna
stuff
wash it tonight.
we need to clean off.
About 1 o'clock in the
And-
morning, I'll probably buff the back end of it.
Yeah, if we don't buff the back of this thing's gonna come out just looking so shiny in the front and yeah,
We need
but
some
it needs it
window
anyways.
tail
So
lights, you know, so we
Yeah.
can keep the tail
Woo.
lights clean.
yeah, we got to keep them lights clean, dude. But yeah, no, hatch is going great. Trailer's
What do you
fixed.
think? You
So,
excited about your first race?
We're pretty much just getting ready to go soon. Taking little man with for his first time too. So we're all kind of just going to have a blast.
Still have to do an alignment on the car too, since I moved the wheel too far forward. So we got to mess with the traction bar a bit too tonight.
Yeah, this side I
Before we
think
call it a night.
we're having a little bit of problems with it just slightly pulling a hair one way. So then it just got over pulled the other way. So now it just slightly pulls the other way. So now we just got to go back to that happy medium and should be a ripper.
Yeah, just all right. It is Sunday morning. We got the hatch all loaded up. I don't even know if we've showed it yet, but she is looking really good. We're all really happy with how she turned out. We love how you can't even see the intercooler in the front end because it's a street car. So all that stuff's nice and hidden down there. Paint turned out amazing. So she's all strapped down, loaded up to the truck. We are gonna go hit the road. First time she's been on a trailer. It's not raining too much, raining a little bit definitely. All right, we're gonna go hit the road. It is early, might need to get a nap in. All right, we are here at the track. It is definitely wet. We got some water on the ground, so they're trying to dry off the track right now. Still got the hatch loaded up, so they're trying to dry off the track. We're probably gonna get her unloaded soon, get her warmed up, get all that fresh oil in her, all nice and warm. Go over everything, make sure everything looks good, and hopefully it dries up. We'll see. Got the hatch getting warmed up right now, getting ready to put the slicks on. Doing good. Making a pass on the wet track. 30 roll. about my car?
It's drying out too as we go. That run was better than the first one I rode along on.
We just can't floor it. If we floor it, we get fucked. So we have to give it like just a little bit of gas for it to try and not spin. And then it always falls out of fucking power band and fourth because we can't rev it high enough because we're just spinning too much. So once it dries up, we should hook pretty good.
And boys and girls, that will be fun.
Go ahead, bud. Yep. Definitely drying up now. Hell yeah.
That felt good.
Yeah, we started to hook finally, dude.
This is the wet part of the track down here.
Yeah. When we try and stop, we slide and it's sketchy.
Killed her, bud.
Oh, I know.
It's all good. That's why we're here, so you can get some seat time. Something wrong?
Huh.
What happened? What happened?
Look at the laptop.
Alright, we're gonna try this again. We had a problem with the coil setup in the ECU. Sometimes it just wants to kick out. I don't know if it's because the car shakes so much. So but yeah, we got the Camaro now, so we're gonna try for a 40 roll real quick. We're gonna see what he says. The rain's starting to slowly come, so we're trying to get some hits in.
Be like, hey, 40 roll?
Hey, you want to do a 40 roll? Take the car back, probably just try to throw it right back in line again because we see the rain coming a little bit, so we're gonna try to get some hits in real quick before you know, we got pretty lucky. You know, it was pouring rain this morning.
Yeah, let me see the laptop.
We almost didn't think it was gonna
stop that log?
I didn't data log it.
They fucking cut out in fourth.
We didn't really think it was gonna clear up, and it did, so we got lucky already. So we're hoping the luck stays. It's just sprinkling right now, so we're gonna jump back in line. Looks like we gotta grab a data log real quick because looks like we might be breaking up in fourth a little bit, but I'm still happy. We still took the win on that one, so it was cool. It was a cool first run. So we're gonna we'll jump back on as soon as we're ready to roll again because we're running low on batteries because, you know, you can't remember everything. All right, we're having problems and the rain's coming, but we got back up against the skyline, so we're gonna try it again here.
All right, what's going on, guys? It is a few days later. Hatch did amazing. She did get a little bit warm at a track, so this is our first time ever having a full front end on the car since it's been built and boosted. So basically I was excited to drive the car, so I did back-to-back hits, you know, over and over again, and it was still a little wet, so no one wanted to go on the track. So I was like, fuck it, I'll go. So I just made back-to-back hits, and then it started drying up a bit, and the temperature started to get more warm. And then I got in line, and then my temperature got up to like 220, and then I threw a check engine light, and then I was like, all right. So I parked it for a bit, got back in line, and then I had a weird ignition breakup with my coil on plug. So it started cutting out really bad. So I messed around. So yeah, basically with the car being warm, it threw the tune off. So when I made the hit, when I raced the Camaro, it was really slow and sluggish. It was probably making around 500. It felt like, and it was running a little bit lean, and it did cut out at the end of the track, so that triggered a lean cut. So yeah, and then after that I tried to add in some fuel, and then when I made the next hit, it was way too much fuel, and the air fuels went into the 9s, and then it was just blowing out sparks. So I just got robbed for all my horsepower right there. So I went back to the original Dirty 30 tune, the tune that I tuned on the dyno, and then we took off the hood. We're getting ready to make a new hit, because with the hood off, you know, it's going to get a lot more airflow, and it's going to be a lot more happy, and it's going to be at the temperature where it was tuned at. So we're getting ready to make another hit, and then it started raining, and they just shut the track down. And then we just pretty much called it a day, because we didn't want to try and wait out the rain again. But we had fun. Hatch did good. Had a couple issues as expected, and the alternator quit charging for some reason too. It works right now, but I don't know if it just got too hot inside the bay and it didn't want to charge. I know that don't make sense, but that's literally the only thing I could think of. It's a brand new one, so it still is under warranty in case it does go bad. But I guess that's just a basic little overview of what happened at the track, because I don't know how the videos are, but we did have a bunch of fun, and it was getting warm, and I felt like the car was gonna start doing really good. We had a big chance of taking out a lot of cars there, but of course we had issues, and we were just kind of figuring out the whole track scene, I guess, and the new setup of the car. You know, we're still experimenting with this and stuff. So now we know if we're ever at the track on a warm day, don't make back-to-back hits and take the hood off. Just take the whole hood off so it can breathe, because I don't know if this little half size I got ain't enough coolant for it or what, or if I need a colder thermostat. It likes to run around like 195 at nighttime. It runs around like 185. Once it starts getting above like 205, that's when I'm just, I don't know. I would like it to stay around 185, so that's gonna be something I experiment with in the future. You know, we're kind of figuring out all the bugs with her right now, but she is doing good. She makes 710. She is definitely really fun. And I guess the next videos, we're getting ready to do the 3rd gen.
Yep.
So finally got injectors for the 3rd gen, so we're gonna start tuning that. And then if it's nice this weekend, I'm trying to air these down and go make some street hits and see how they do. Right now they're sitting at 25 PSI. She still spins them, so I'm trying to air them down even more to see if we can make it hook in 4th gear on the street and go from there, I guess. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, because we're about to do some cool shit all summer long. We're gonna have both these cars up, and
hopefully the 5th gen too.
Yeah, we're gonna have 3 cars out. One of them 700, hopefully the other one 6, depending on what that turbo makes up there. The GT 3076R, I'll be happy if it makes 5. And Braxton's car. Yeah, so this is gonna get the GT 35 treatment too.
We gotta do the fuel ones too. I found one of those what is it? The Vibrant inline fittings that you got.
For what?
I think you ordered them for. You must have maybe only ordered one of them for when you were gonna do yours, and then you got the dual pump setup.
Oh yeah.
But wherever you got those, I need to get 2 of those.
Yeah, that's. I did a lot of looking.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't even bother looking. But I need 2 of those, and then I got all dash 8 lines, and we got a bunch of fittings already too.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, we got to get that done on this.
So with dash 8 lines, a single 525 and 2200 cc injectors, we should max this fuel system out around 700 too. So we should have 2 700 horsepower cars. We just need a twin disc for this deal. So
it's gonna need a twin disc, a GT35, and then sooner or later it's probably gonna need a second pump.
So we got a bunch of exciting stuff coming up. I had so much fun at the track just getting in line with the cars, you know, like even though like it was just rolls, it made me comfortable knowing I'm not gonna break my shit, you know. So we are definitely gonna be going back. There is a Race Wars event, and is it
July 17th?
So
yeah, something like
that might be a thing. We might get the hatch out there, see if the trainee's still alive by then. So that might be a thing, not for sure. It's definitely up in the air. I would love to go to there. I've never launched on a track like that, you know. I've always just done street racing digs, so getting this on some slicks would be dope. I'm trying to get a 13-inch wheel because right now I just got the 15x8 slicks, and I want more cushion for when I launch to help me not break axles and gearboxes and whatnot. So I'm looking for a 13x8, maybe Lenzo wheel, or maybe possibly a weld. So we will see. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video.